Hello everybody, it's Chad Ferguson here with LearnToCatchCatfish.com, and I've been manufacturing jug lines for a number of years. I've been big into jug fishing for quite some time. I don't get to do so much of it anymore, but I still try to every now and then, especially when I can get out and take my kids fishing. And I've been manufacturing these two jug lines, the Redneck's Original jug line and the Fish On Flagging Catfish jug line for it's probably going on 7 or 8 years now, and have been fishing with them for quite some time prior to that. And these jug lines like this are really geared more towards fishing anchored jug lines with a large weight on the bottom, ½ pound to 1 pound weight on the bottom of them to hold the jug line in place. But I'm going to show you today a very simple and effective way to build some drifting jug lines. You just go out, throw them in the water, and let them drift, preferably in shallow water, and catch catfish. You can catch blue catfish, channel catfish, both, and even flathead catfish, but primarily towards blue and channel catfish. I'm going to show you a real quick and easy way to make an awesome jug line that's easy to store, easy to fish, and doesn't take hardly any effort at all to build. And these jug lines are made out of closed cell polyethylene foam. The last few years they've been coined the term fishing noodle sometimes, I guess. The closed cell polyethylene foam is the same thing that a swimming pool noodle is made out of. These are white. This is something that is required in Texas. Most states don't have those regulations with a color specification, so you can just go down to Walmart or dollar store or anywhere and get you a swimming noodle and cut it up, make it into jug lines. So I'm going to walk you through this process that I use for making these drifting jug lines, and so you can get out there and catch some catfish. So material you need to build these free-floating or drifting jug lines are the closed cell polyethylene foam. I like to use a piece about 6 inches long. So obviously you have one fishing pool noodle can make a ton of jug lines. You need some braided nylon twine. It doesn't take a whole lot. One roll will make a whole ton of them. Some split shot sinkers and some hooks. I am a big fan of circle hooks on set lines. I truly believe that there's not any hook that's better than a circle hook for set line fishing. These are Eagle Claw L197F circle hooks. You can go to my website, go to the Catfish Tackle page. There's a link there to them. And you can buy these in a box of 40, and they're really cheap, especially as far as circle hooks go. Not cheap quality, but cheap in price. And these are good hooks for set lines. There are other circle hooks out there that are excellent circle hooks that I use for rod and reel fishing, for trophy catfish, trophy blue catfish, whatever. For set lines, I think that this is the gold standard because they're not expensive and they work very, very well. These are 5/0. I've been using these for quite some time. On the free-floating jug lines, I've gone up as big as 7/0 and 10/0 on anchored jug lines, but for the free-floating jug lines, I'm going to use a 5/0 Eagle Claw L197F. And if you have some PVC scraps and some duct tape, that would be helpful. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this. One is I've taken a piece of the closed cell polyethylene foam and I've just drilled a hole here. I'm going to stick this through here so you can see through the bottom with a 1/2 inch drill bit. And it drills real easy, obviously. Then I've got a piece of PVC here cut to the width of this foam. and I'm just going to jam this piece of PVC inside of here. You don't have to glue it or do anything else. And there you go. I have used heavy plastic drinking straws to do this, and it has worked well as also. It doesn't last as long, but it does work. So you can see there, that's real easy to do. Not a whole lot of work involved in it. Cut that foam real quick, drill you a little hole in there, stick you a little piece of PVC or a straw in there, and you're good to go. The other option is just to take a piece of foam like this without drilling a hole in it. Take a piece of duct tape and just wrap this real good right here in the middle with a piece of duct tape. Get it on there good and tight. The reason behind putting the duct tape onto the foam is because if you don't, then when the line cuts into this foam, it will eventually cut through the foam and it'll ruin your jug line. So if you just have something on there to keep that line from cutting through that foam, then it gets you in really good shape. I like to use colored braided nylon twine in green, gold, or usually I got a little scrap roll of gold right here. So rigging this one with the duct tape on it, I'm just going to take this line